What's good, YouTube world, man? This is the Kid DC Wrestling here to bring you all your February 15th, to, I almost said Tuesday, but Wednesday night edition of AEW Dynamite. And overall, I thought this was a solid show. First things first, because we kicked the show off with Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and seeing it taking on the Acclaim, Daddy Ass, and Orange Cassidy. Shout out to Jeff Jarrett, man. RP to his father. He passed away this past week. And, shout out to Jeff Jarrett, man, for continuing to wrestle tonight, considering, like I said, his father passing away. But prayers and condolences are to him and his family. So, yeah. But overall, I thought it was an okay tag team match to start off the show. But it was your typical, baby faces getting the win over the heels as the Acclaim. And, Mr. Ass and, well, Orange Cassidy got the win. So, yeah. Next, we had a Texas Tornado tag team match between Jon Moxley, Claudio Castanova, and Roosh and Preston Vance, formerly known as 10 of the Dark Order. It was okay. I thought Texas Death Match. You know, so far Prince and Roosh, this alliance has been. I don't really know what to say it so far because they haven't really shown it that much, considering that he turned on his Dark Order boys. But from a tag team match standpoint, I thought the match was okay. Josh Woods and Mark Briscoe was next, and this was all right. You know, Mark Briscoe did get the win, which was expected. This was one of those matches where it just seemed like, okay, the baby faces were getting the win over the heels, so I don't really have a problem with that match. And it's once again, like I said, good to see Mark Briscoe, and looks like he's going to really be featured more, not just in Ring of Honor but AEW as well. MJF cut a promo. He was going in on Bryan Danielson and everything, and he actually brought out the fallen angel Christopher Daniels, and you know he just praises Danielson, talking about how he helped create a Ring of Honor and this and that, all that stuff. But this segment ends with, well, Danielson and not Danielson, well, yeah, Danielson and MJF do going at it, but like you had Christopher Daniels also being a part of this as well. So yeah, man, this feud is continuing to heat up, and their match at Revolution should be something as we get closer and closer to that show. Jungle Boy and Brian Cage was next. Speaking of Cage, yes, Jack Perry does get the win. The match was pretty solid to say the least. But guess who was up the ramp? Christian Cage. Christian Cage is back, man. I was wondering like where was Christian Cage at, because I know he's been off nursing the injury and stuff, but like they could have still had him on TV. Luchasaurus, him getting them wins to build himself up. But he's back, and he hit the kill switch. And yeah, it's good to see Christian Cage back. So looks like we're gonna be getting Christian Cage saying how Jungle Boy's dad is dead for the next 3 to 4 weeks now, like we have been getting. But it's good to see him back from injury. Page versus Kip Sabian was next. This wasn't nothing, man. Again, Adam Page got the win. I mean, it was just, it was just that, Adam Page getting the win. Moxley, Willa Yuta, Claudio hit at the ring. The Dark Order came out. We had some confrontation. John Moxley was like, all right, this is it. We got to do this. Like, Page is like, you're right. Like, we got to end this. AEW Revolution, Texas Death Match. I mean, let's go. Let's go. You and me. And they're going to fight at Revolution. So that will be the end of their feud right there. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. They both got wins over each other. It makes sense that this feud ends in the death match at Revolution. Main event was Britt Baker, Toni Storm, and Ruby Soho. It was, hey, the women got the main event, so cool. But the match was okay. The ending was okay. But overall, I thought this entire Tonight show has been, for the most part, it was. I mean, it was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was kind of a mess show, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, we're still getting more progression to Revolution, which is really good. Because usually AEW will start building up their shows like literally like a week before the show. So I like how they're doing that. But from a match standpoint, I thought the matches were just okay. Nothing really too big, nothing too special. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you all enjoyed my Dynamite review. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.